A flaming inferno now at 6 o'clock. A bridge fire in Grandview now considered arson. Plus, the Washington State Patrol cracking down on drivers who try to flee traffic stops, street racing, and other dangerous practices. This time, troopers have help from above.
And a cool and mostly mild start to our work week, but we're tracking some showers tonight. You can see some sunshine there in the distance and hot temperatures on the way this weekend. I'll get you prepared in my first alert weather forecast.
Now, KAPP local news at 6.
Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday evening. I'm Madeline Hagan.
And I'm Jason Valentine. A crime alert tonight. The Morrow County Sheriff's Office is investigating alleged sex crimes involving children, and now they're looking for any possible victims. The Sheriff's Office says 18-year-old Saul Nathan Lopez is facing 30 charges, including rape, sexual abuse, and online sexual corruption of a child. Investigators say they got a report last month about a possible sex crime involving multiple underage victims and arrested Lopez in Heppner. If you have any information about the case or know someone who might be a victim, you can contact the Morrow County Sheriff's Office. The number to do that is 541-314-5204.
An arson investigation is underway in Grandview after a well-known bridge caught on fire. Here's a look at the scene over the weekend, thanks to KVEW viewer Brad Smith. The bridge, a popular spot among residents, otherwise known as the Railroad Bridge, and it's close to Westside Park in Grandview. Police there say crews were called to the bridge Friday evening around 5:20. When they arrived, the bridge was engulfed in flames. That bridge goes over a BNSF railroad. Tonight, police say they believe the fire was lit intentionally, and while they do have a person of interest, no further information is being released at this time. New at 6 o'clock, an RV went up in flames in Kennewick. This is video of the aftermath. The vehicle fire began this morning in Columbia Park, not far from where last week's 3-acre wildfire burned. We're told everyone escaped the fire without getting hurt, but there's no word yet on what caused the flames.
Goodness, and that bridge, yes. Total loss.
A total loss. You could smell the remnants of a fire there, Jason. It was pretty intense. So, but no one injured in that situation.
Thank goodness.
An interesting kind of weather day for us today. We started out with some sunshine, but slowly transitioned.
And we're going to get back to sunshine tomorrow afternoon. But let's take a look outside, and we have quite a bit of shower activity. But look at that sunshine in the distance, off to the south of the Tri-City. So let's take a look at that radar. We have the epitome of scattered showers, a little bit of thunder and lightning. It's starting to die down into our evening hours, but still we have another cell just to the south of the Pendleton area, starting to die down, Tri-Cities region, still some around Yakima, between Yakima and Ellensburg especially. So let's take a closer look. We did have some thunder and lightning. We have a little bit, just the weeest bit of lightning going on in Benton City and in Hanford, so you could see a little bit of lightning or hear a little bit of thunder. 64 right now in Yakima. Winds have been picking up as we're heading into the evening hours. 63 in Tri-Cities. The winds will slow down with those showers, but we still could see showers off and on into your morning. But folks, get ready for, can it be, 90-degree temperatures returning as we get to our weekend. I'll have your first alert forecast that's coming up.
Police Department, search warrant, come to the door.
That audio from a newer video recently released in the investigation of 4 University of Idaho student murders. You can hear police as they executed a search warrant at Brian Koberger's apartment. WSU released a pile of evidence related to this case.
The gag order in place. New information about this case is hard to come by, but the documents now unsealed and released helped shape what was happening behind the scenes as the University of Idaho lived in fear. Jordan Smith poured through all of the latest evidence and information.
Police Department, search warrant, come to the door.
The video shows police pounding on Koberger's apartment door to deliver a search warrant early on December 30th, roughly 9 hours after Koberger had been arrested in Pennsylvania.
Show yourself. We have a search warrant for the building.
Multiple items were seized from Koberger's apartment, including one nitrate-type black glove, a computer tower, and parts of an uncased pillow, along with a mattress cover, both of which with reddish stains on them. Police tested multiple areas of Koberger's apartment for blood. The stains on his bedding confirmed to be blood, but it's unclear whose it is.
Hello, I am Officer Loangus. Stops being audio and video recorded. I think you know why I stopped you. You ran the red light.
Police also released this body cam footage of a traffic stop on October 14th, less than 1 month before the murders. Koberger pulled over for having his car in the intersection on a left turn and then running a red light.
I'm actually just from a very rural area, so we just don't have crosswalks. Unless I visit an area where there are crosswalks, and then it's not very frequent.
Koberger led off with a warning.
Definitely.
Yeah, have a good day.
Definitely, you too.
Thanks.
But this traffic stop ended up playing a meaningful part in the investigation. In collecting probable cause for his arrest, police were trying to connect a suspect with the white Hyundai Elantra, a search that police and the nation took part in. In court documents, they were able to tie Koberger to owning a white Elantra multiple times, citing this traffic stop as another example.
That search warrant for Koberger's apartment was approved 1 hour before Koberger was arrested in Pennsylvania. The pile of information was released 2 months ahead of Koberger's preliminary hearing scheduled for late next month. Well, a first alert system created specifically for Indigenous people is saving lives, according to law enforcement. The new system, known as the Missing Indigenous Person Alert, went online last July. Similar to an amber or a silver alert, the system has been used in a range of cases ranging from runaways to human trafficking investigations. In less than a year, 56 alerts have gone out through the system. Most of those cases ended with someone found safe. However, 2 missing people were found dead and 6 remain missing. A 2018 report by the Urban Indian Health Institute says the state of Washington had the highest number of missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls in the country.
The Sergeant at Arms has reported that unexcused members cannot be located. Therefore, there is no quorum for the Senate to conduct business.
The Oregon State Senate on hold now for a 6th day after Republican senators walked out last week. Republicans say they're protesting bills that are not written clearly, but that walkout happened just before key votes were expected on a number of controversial bills. In Oregon, as of last year, any lawmaker with more than 10 unexcused absences will be banned from running for office in the future. Now, here in Washington, Governor Jay Inslee signed a number of new laws today related to housing. One of the big ones, changing zoning rules across the state so that most cities will be required to allow duplexes and even fourplexes in all neighborhoods. The governor says finding a way to fit more homes into the space that we have is crucial when it comes to fighting homelessness.
Homelessness is a housing crisis. Yes, we need to improve our mental health system, and we are. Yes, we need to provide more drug treatment for people. But fundamentally, we don't have enough roofs for people to be under in the state of Washington.
The governor also signed new laws today, setting new standards for the relationship between landlords and tenants.
Northern giant hornets have been quiet, maybe a little too quiet. The Washington State Department of Agriculture wants the public to keep an eye out for the northern giant hornet colonies. The agency says this is the time of year when the queens might emerge. This warning comes as the state of Washington did not have any northern giant hornet reports last year, but the agency says the potential threat remains. It asks the public to report all suspected sightings on the Washington Department of Agriculture's website.
The annual Take Great Strides Walk for Cystic Fibrosis took place this weekend at Howard Aben Park to raise awareness and money for cystic fibrosis research. All of the teams participating raised more than $40,000 in the Tri-Cities for the cause. Cystic fibrosis is a rare genetic and life-shortening disease that makes it difficult to breathe. KAPP-KVEW's Riley Fitzgerald participated in the walk yesterday with Andrew Holmes, a local kid with cystic fibrosis.
Breathing a bunch, like sometimes I can't do like all these different activities because of my breathing. And so sometimes you may think I'm just a normal kid with a thing hanging out, but I have way more to that.
Andrew says you can still donate until later on this month, and you can find all of that information on our website, yaktrinews.com. It is a tough disease, Jason.
Yes.
Just for little kids especially, they want to be so active and they have so many limitations. So.
Well, and let's hope it continues to get closer to a cure. Well, from street racing to driving under the influence, even drivers fleeing from traffic stops. It's all behavior the Washington State Patrol wants to stop, and this time they have an unseen weapon. Details for that coming up.
Also, a new purpose for an old firehouse, but memories of its former life still remain.
Plus, a request for some help in celebrating women. who will spend this Mother's Day escaping dangerous environments. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6. Stick with us, everyone.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar May 18th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Tonight, 6 all-time greats.
What is grit?
Who's Caro?
What is Mean Girls?
One incredible tournament. Who will be crowned the first ever Jeopardy Masters champion?
Bring it.
Bring it. Don't bring it. Jeopardy Masters starts tonight, 8/7 Central on ABC.
At the Blue Mountain Station in Dayton, Washington, we invest in community. Our partners include Sweet Cheeks Bake Shop, Cedar Rain Spirits, Onyx Farms, Ray's Roast, Red Band Cellars, Bard and Bead Meadery, and the Co-op and Commercial Kitchen. We invite you to explore Dayton today.
Here's to the moms, mamas, and mumsies. They deserve the mother of all Mother's Day treats, a DQ cake. With layers of creamy, world-famous soft serve, and a delicious fudge and crunch center. Conveniently customizable and ready for pickup from the DQ freezer. So grab yours. And let's raise our red spoons to a cake as sweet as she is. Aw. DQ. Happy tastes good.
Save now through Tuesday with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Find it posted at bimart.com. Plus, watch for our next savings book arriving in members' mailboxes this week with the new savings starting Tuesday. At Bi-Mart, we're committed to helping our members save more. From outdoor spring patio prep to pantry essentials, Bi-Mart has you covered. In-store and online, save more this spring and summer at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more, with a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade, all with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Homeowners, Washington is moving to renewable power. Consider an investment in green energy. Rooftop solar with Solar Power Northwest, a true one-stop shop. Solar Power Northwest, a better way to solar.
My mom hired a bath fitter to make me a new bath. My friend Jimmy said that when he got a new bath, it took forever. Jimmy didn't have to take a bath for a month. I didn't even get to miss one bath. It's just not fair.
Bath Fitter will remodel your bath in as little as 1 day. We've got over 2 million satisfied customers and 35 years experience. Call now or visit bathfitter.com for a free in-home consultation.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar May 18th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. A new Benton City business just had its grand opening and ribbon cutting celebration. That's the Pepper Preppers Kitchen, a rentable commercial kitchen for local businesses.
Pepper Preppers.
Say that 10 times
That's
fast.
right. It's located inside the old Benton County Fire District 2 Firehouse. KAPP Ryan Fitzgerald says District 2 firefighters were invited back to the old firehouse to relive the good old days.
It's been decades since lights and sirens have left 713 9th Street in Benton City. 25 years ago, the district outgrew the building and it was time to leave. They moved into 1304 Dale Ave. But when Pepper Preppers Kitchen bought the old firehouse, they found that even after ripping out the floor, walls, and ceiling, the firefighters were never really gone. There was going to be a big opening for Pepper Preppers, who wanted to celebrate with the fire district. Firefighters also had a major milestone.
So in the walls and stuff, there was memorabilia, and I thought what a perfect opportunity this would be. This is our 70th anniversary. They're opening today, so we wanted to tie the two together.
And as duty calls,
Gotta go. Yeah, sorry.
The on-call firefighters were sent out to work. Now, out of the old firehouse has emerged a state-of-the-art kitchen.
The building was built for a fire station and an ambulance, so there was nothing fancy about it, nothing that supported being a commercial kitchen for cooking food.
Documents that tracked training, different auto pieces from old rigs. Owner Bill Smoot says they found a lot more than they were expecting.
We found a signature board that was on the wall, and we found when we chipped up the ceramic tile, all the firefighters had signed the floors.
Among other photos, items, and pieces of firefighter history. The biggest part about the 9th Street location that caused the fire district to move out was the size.
We had 6 rigs here, and then we had some parked outside here, and then we had our ambulance on the bay and our command rig in the back, so we were just running out of room.
Oh, it was way too small for the trucks, and we had to back them up so that we could come back out, right out here.
It may not have been big enough for the growing fire district, but right now it's the perfect size for Pepper Prepper's Kitchen. In Benton City, Riley Fitzgerald, KAPP Local News.
Pepper Prepper's Kitchen is now available for other businesses to rent kitchen space. The space features brand new kitchen equipment and cold and dry storage available for rent.
An annual Rite of Spring drew tens of thousands of people to Spokane. The Bloomsday race took place on Sunday. Nearly 30,000 people, runners, walkers, and those in wheelchairs completed the 12K. The Lilac City streets jam-packed with participants on Sunday for the race, which spans nearly 8 miles through the city. The men's elite winner finished the race in 33 minutes, a 4.5-minute mile pace. The women's elite winner finished in just under 39 minutes. My goodness, that is impeccable timing.
Yes, it looked a bit chilly in
yeah,
Spokane.
A little chilly, but I'm sure when you get to that, what do they call it, the
Doomsday Hill, yes.
Probably glad to see the weather.
I worked for a radio station up in Spokane, and I was at the end of Doomsday Hill with a mic going, hey, that way to go,
Fantastic.
for about 4
I love
hours.
it.
Yeah, it was great.
That wasn't the only sports excitement over the weekend.
That's right. Last night, the Seattle Kraken had the opportunity to take the lead in their Stanley Cup playoff series against the Dallas Stars. They played at home at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, and the Kraken, well, they gave the hometown fans something to cheer about. No score in the first period, but in the second period, the team managed to score 4 straight goals on their way to a 5-goal period. Maddie, that's a lot of scoring in the NHL. 7 separate Kraken players were able to find the back of the net in this one as the Kraken win Game 3 in commanding fashion and take a 2-1 lead in the series. The Kraken next face the Stars on Kraken home ice tomorrow night at 6:30.
Now, KAPP First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
I won't sing it, but it looks like the song's stormy weather, but we have a little bit of sunshine going on as well. So a little bit of everything after some quick shower activity has come through, and most of our areas saw some quick shower activity. I'll show you that in a second. So evening rain very possible for your area, and this is going to persist for the next couple of hours at least. Cool start to your week, definitely, and into tomorrow, even cooler tomorrow. But my goodness, it is going to be hot this weekend. So let's take a look at that radar. We have a little bit of a break for the Tri-Cities. Most of it has moved up into the north, but we still have some off and on showers, Pendleton area, and kind of a nice little conglomeration around Yakima and Ellensburg, and still just a hint of thunder and lightning in places, so a little bit more electricity. So what's going on? Here's what we're looking into tonight. We have a low pressure system right at the border of California and Oregon, and it is just churning in these showers that we're seeing right now. And this is about where we're at as we're heading into the evening hours. And speaking of which, let's take a look at the futurecast. And we do expect to see off and on showers into our evening hours, so a little bit more on the way. And then as we get to tomorrow afternoon, possibly the last vestiges of it in Ellensburg through Toppenish, and then things will be moving on. Then Wednesday and into our weekend, we're looking at much nicer conditions, though we could see some rain showers on Wednesday in the Cascades. But folks, a beautiful week is on the way. We just got to kind of get through the first 2 days of our week to get there. So right now, mid to lower 60s, 57 for Pendleton, 54 for Ellensburg. So chilly, and it's going to be even chillier tomorrow. But folks, look at this steady rise. Woo! Up to 95, almost off our map as we head into our weekend. So get ready for just very, very warm temperatures. It is going to be hot, folks. And again, 95 on Sunday for the Tri-Cities. We got to 59 just 3 days ago on Friday. So in a 10-day period, we're going from 59 to 95. That is quite a span. My goodness. So in the lovely area right now, we're looking at some winds. Again, they're down from what they were just an hour ago. Still 20-mile-per-hour winds for Toppenish and kind of slowing along the Blue Mountain region. As these systems move on, we're going to see those winds slow down overnight. And as we look at our wind outlook, we're going to see around 10-mile-per-hour winds for your Tuesday, light for your Wednesday, and then picking up steadily into our weekend. Still right around 10 to 15 mile-per-hour winds. So again, no wind events seem to be on the board besides what we're seeing right now. So overnight tonight, we expect off and on showers in places. And again, it could be a little bit more wetness for the mid-Columbia, mid to upper 40s to lower 50s. So staying warm overnight. Tomorrow, we are pretty chilly, though. We're in the mid to upper 60s, a little bit of AM showers likely for the mid-Columbia. Then things will be kind of tightening up and looking much nicer as we move along in our day. So 7-day forecast, my goodness, after tomorrow, again, we're going to see sun breaks by the afternoon. We're going to be improving quite a bit. And look at that, just in time for Mother's Day. Don't forget, Mom. Maddie, it's your day. Fantastic. We are looking at 95 and sunny. So just get ready for beautiful conditions for your weekend and hot conditions as well. So folks, this is coming on pretty quickly. So make sure you're hydrated and have enough sunscreen if you're going outside. 91 for your Sunday for Yakima. So folks, a steady ascent in beautiful conditions, not too much wind. So folks, we just got to get through the next couple of days, maybe through Wednesday, and then we're going to be seeing the heat be on as we get to Mother's Day weekend. All right, folks, KAPP Local News at 6. We'll be right back. Stick with us, everyone.
Welcome to the Spectrum Lab, where we're bringing you the best in connectivity with Spectrum One.
Get Spectrum One with Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, plus your first line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, free for 12 months. Call 833-823-4999.
Spectrum Internet delivers the fastest internet speeds in the nation, so you always have the speed you need for all your connected devices. This guy gets it.
Advanced Wi-Fi comes with state-of-the-art security and privacy, which automatically blocks online threats on all your devices. If it's connected, it's protected.
Plus, Spectrum Mobile gives you unlimited talk, text, and data on a reliable nationwide network.
At Spectrum, we're always working to bring you better ways to connect.
You think they noticed the orb? I think so. Get Spectrum One with Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi, plus your first line of Spectrum Mobile Unlimited, free for 12 months. Call 833-823-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or Spectrum Store today.
When it comes to supplying the farm, come to Northwest Farm Supply. Keep a flock healthy and happy with the largest selection of Purina around, plus all the equipment you need to keep the farm running right. And we have the best customer service, we really do. Northwest Farm Supply in Hermiston, Prosser, and Othello.
Whether you're looking for your next houseplant, getting those spring flowers in the ground, or planting your dream garden landscape, Queensgate Gardens is the place to go. Queensgate Gardens in Richland. Let's grow together.
Your roof protects your home and family every day. Shouldn't it be the best roof possible? With Air Roofing, a family-owned business in Prosser, you'll see why our customer reviews speak for themselves. No job too small, big enough to take care of your roofing needs. Air Roofing, a company built on quality and reputation.
Okay, I think we're all aware that most cell companies only give you the lowest price when you sign up for multiple lines.
What? Multiple lines?
Hello? Yeah, 1 sec. But US Cellular gives you just one line for $29.99 with unlimited data.
Just one line with unlimited data.
So you don't have to get more lines than you need.
No, you hang up.
Are you even listening, guy who never looks up from his phone?
Oh, not for me, I just say it.
Okay, so no, you're not listening.
Get one line for $29.99, plus every plan is price protected. US Cellular, built for us.
Next week, the Coronation Countdown is on, and GMA invites you to a front row seat to history. Join Good Morning America for all the royal pageantry, the family, the celebrations, the fashion, and oh yes, the parties on Good Morning America.
At Affordable Dentures and Implants, we believe in the healing power of a new smile, the way it makes you look and feel, the way a smile lights up a room, so people can see the best version of you. Which is why we make new smiles affordable for everyone, so you don't need to wait another day to get your smile back. Scan the QR code to learn more, or visit affordabledentures.com.
Go ahead and smile.
The YWCA Yakima is asking for some help in celebrating women staying at their emergency domestic violence shelter this Mother's Day. They're looking for donations of nail polish, lotion, makeup, hair accessories, gift cards, or other self-care items. Every year, their kids or family members get to pick out some of those things to give to Mom at a special Mother's Day dinner.
Mother's Day is a great opportunity to celebrate the moms that are, going through a hard time at the shelter. We know that sometimes we need a little bit of that extra care, and if we can provide that, then that's something that we definitely want to do.
You can drop off donations during business hours at the front desk of the YWCA. That's located at 818 West Yakima Avenue. They're hoping to have everything together by a late Wednesday or early Thursday. You're watching KAPP Local News at 6 o'clock. We'll be right back.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
At Vapiano, we invite you to slow down, enjoy the journey. Make a reservation today. Taste wine where it's created. Sample a variety of wines from Sauvignon Blanc, Cabernet Sauvignon, Syrah, and make it a day to remember. Vapiano Estates, Walla Walla.
Oh my gosh, Chris Bryant, Freddie Freeman, hustling in for the new DQ Summer Blizzard menu? Oh, 5 iconic flavors here for a limited time, like new peanut butter puppy chow.
Wow.
And s'mores is back.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow is right.
Hey guys.
Wow.
The new DQ Summer Blizzard menu. Hustle in before it's gone.
DQ. Happy tastes good.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Hepatitis C? Don't just treat it, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it with Maverick.
Cure it with Maverick. Maverick cures all types of Hep C.
In only 8 weeks.
The virus multiplies daily and can damage the liver over time. Maverick stops Hep C and cures it. If you've had hepatitis B, it may flare up and cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you've had Hep B, a liver or kidney transplant, other liver problems, HIV, other medical conditions, and all your medicines. Do not take Maverick with atazanavir or rifampin. Report right away yellow skin, stomach pain or swelling, confusion and bleeding or bruising.
Hep C, crush it with Maverick.
Conquer it.
Cure it in only 8 weeks. See Hep C gone with Maverick.
Ask your doctor about Maverick. AbbVie could help you save.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can do all your favorite beach activities, like spike ball, whitewater rafting, shrimp boils, wade fishing, or hanging with the locals. You can say that again.
Every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance. Visit your local Toyota dealer to learn more. Reserve yours at toyota.com.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves! Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Seen it in our region, risky and potentially dangerous driver behavior, even street racing. Now the WSP is using its eye in the sky to catch drivers who attempt to avoid law enforcement stops. The State Patrol released video of 4 incidents from late April, all happening in King County in western Washington. We've edited this video for time to illustrate what troopers are concerned about. In each, vehicles allegedly refuse to stop or reach dangerous highway speeds. drove in allegedly dangerous manner or allegedly used the influence, or under the influence, excuse me. Troopers say they and other law enforcement have seen an increase in this type of behavior.
My goodness. Well, thank goodness for those eyes in the sky to catch these
100%. Well, it's becoming a big problem, so we hope they can help out.
Absolutely. An opportunity to fully realize the American dream. The class is available in the Yakima area.
Plus, it will mark the end of an era. The big announcement ahead regarding Washington's response to the pandemic.
And he faced a life of death, dire medical situation. Turns out 5 times is a charm for the man who needed a new heart. The news at 6:30 starts right now. We have breaking news this evening. The Umatilla County Sheriff's Office wants help locating 50-year-old Lorena Navarrete Myers. She was last seen Friday in the Hermiston area driving a car similar to the one you see there on your screen, a 2012 silver-colored Toyota Camry with Oregon license plate 323MUN. If you can help law enforcement, do not post information on Facebook, but instead call 24-hour dispatch at 541-966-3651.
New at 6:30, registration is open for a summer quarter at Yakima Valley College, including their English language acquisition courses.
KAPP KVEW's Emily Goodell tells us it's not just about helping people improve their English skills, but bringing people with needed skills into the community.
When it comes to learning for English language acquisition classes at Yakima Valley College, there's no one type of student that fits the mold. All experience levels.
We start at the very beginning, students who don't know any English at all, and then we move them up.
All languages.
Often I have multiple languages in the classroom, sometimes up to 7 languages, which is always a ton of fun.
And all ages.
18-year-old up to 60 or 70. So that is another just wealth of experience that students bring.
Some are parents who speak little to no English and may not have gone to formal school, but want to learn more.
And they want to help their kids and be able to communicate with their kids and their parents and the friends and all of that. And just things in the community, you know, at a doctor's appointment or returning things to the grocery store.
However, YVC has seen an increase in ELA students who are doctors, scientists, or other professionals who have advanced degrees in their native country.
They have this wealth of information that they are so eager to have the English to share that. So I think it's just a rich bonus for the whole community.
Especially at a time when there's labor shortages in areas like healthcare.
I think they're critical for the community. We have a tremendous workforce, and these students want to improve, you know, their skills in every area.
The class is $25 per quarter, meets a few times per week, and you don't have to be a YVC student to take it.
They do some paperwork and an application. They take an entrance exam that just helps us to know what level to place them in.
The goal of the classes?
That it will empower them. Everyone has dreams, and I see my job as just assisting students in obtaining their dreams.
In Yakima, Emily Goodell, KAPP KVEW, Local News.
Summer quarter starts June 26th, and ELA classes are Tuesdays, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 8:20 p.m. If you're interested, call soon because we're told those classes fill up very quickly. Now let's go ahead and move to the weather. Jason, a sunny start to our day, but those clouds just kind of rolled in.
And we'll have a sunny end to our day tomorrow. Let's take a look outside. We do have some scattered showers, but starting to clear up a bit in the Tri-Cities area. We still have a pretty good conglomeration around the Yakima area, just to the north, heading towards Ellensburg. We're still having a little bit of thunder and lightning, and Pendleton, you're about to get, if you don't already have, some shower activity, and we expect in and out shower activity as we head into our evening hours. 64 right now in Yakima as we're staying chilly, but we do have quite a heat wave that is on the way later on this week into our weekend. But we're going to be chilly the next 2 days, well below our average. Winds are going to be slowing down overnight. We've been seeing some 20-mile-per-hour winds in Ellensburg and in Connell. So folks, a much calmer overnight period into tomorrow, but do get ready for the heat to be on for Mother's Day weekend. My forecast is coming up.
Thanks, Jason. We're tracking the investigation into another deadly mass shooting, this one at an outlet mall in a Dallas suburb. Investigators say someone used an AR-15 style gun to kill 8 people and injure several more on Saturday evening. The 33-year-old suspect was killed by a police officer who happened to be responding to a call nearby. One former police officer whose son was working at the mall at the time praised the training that some mall employees, including his son, have gone through for exactly this kind of worst-case scenario.
He was in the break room. He said, if I'd have been in behind the window that was shot out by the gunman, I wouldn't be here. He got his staff and his employees into the break room. They took one of the victims shot outside into the store and took care of that victim while they were waiting to be extricated by the SWAT team. So those store employees did what they were supposed to do by locking their doors and having an active shooter plan in place, something I discussed with him many times. Absolutely worked.
Today, an Army spokesperson says the suspected shooter entered the Army in 2008 when he would have been a teenager, but he was terminated before completing basic training. Another Army official, speaking anonymously, said it was because of mental health concerns. The governor of Texas says he's not expecting gun control changes, but he said Texas does need to address the mental health issue.
Shocking new statistics revealing a 30-fold increase in fentanyl deaths among children and teens between 2013 and 2021. That according to the new research published in the journal JAMA Pediatrics. More than 5,000 children died from fentanyl overdoses in the past 2 decades. Half of those deaths happened in the first 2 years of the pandemic. The majority of fentanyl deaths occurred among teens aged 15 to 19. Doctors say similar to adults, those poisoning happens with recreational drug use. For younger kids, it's more likely due to drugs being left within reach. In consumer news, a furniture recall tonight. Walker Edison Furniture Company issuing a voluntary recall of over 120,000 twin bunk beds that due to fall and impact hazards, the company says the wooden slats that support the beds can break. The beds were sold online through Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, and other retailers. Walker Edison says it has received 14 reports of slats breaking. Those beds were sold between February of 2010 and last February.
In money news, more than 600,000 private sector borrowers had federal student loans forgiven since October 2021. That's after the Biden administration expanded eligibility of the loan forgiveness program. It allows borrowers to wipe away any remaining federal student loan debt after an eligible government or nonprofit worker, like a teacher or cop, makes a decade of monthly payments. Loans will be forgiven soon for another 6,000 borrowers. The Education Department said today those cancellations total $42 billion in federal student debt. Separately, the administration's one-time student loan forgiveness program remains held up by legal challenges. Washington State's COVID-19 public health emergency ends May 11th. That's this Thursday. According to the State Department of Health, it means moving from an emergency response to a new pandemic phase. After Thursday, you can no longer free at-home COVID tests through the Say Yes COVID Test program. The State Department of Health says you can still find them without a prescription at pharmacies. The state's COVID-19 exposure notification app called WA Notify will also stop working. That means the app will no longer alert you if you've encountered someone who tests positive later. Insurance providers will no longer be required to waive costs or provide free COVID-19 tests. How much you pay for COVID treatment will change depending on medication needs and your own health insurance.
I know my insurance company sent me a letter already, and so watch for those in the mail about what my benefits will look like ongoing. And the bottom line really is that they transition back to how your benefits work for your regular healthcare plan.
The federal government will still continue to make vaccines accessible while supply lasts, but the DOH anticipates healthcare providers will need to purchase vaccines from manufacturers and distributors by this fall, just like with other vaccines. A huge milestone in the COVID-19 pandemic.
So
Jason.
May 11th, 2023.
Wow, 3 years, almost more than 3 years later.
Yes,
My goodness.
yes. Well, a new study that focuses on some Oregon teens and the mental health impact of texting. What researchers learned, that's coming up.
Also, success. The man stopped by severe weather from getting a heart transplant in Seattle finally has a life-saving surgery.
Thank goodness. Find out if we have any more showers tonight. Your first alert forecast is next on KAPP Local News at 6:30. We'll be right back.
Portion of KAPP sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar May 18th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Every 15 minutes, someone is involved in a semi-truck collision in the U.S. Whatever the cause, big trucks mean big crashes, resulting in serious, even fatal injuries, large medical bills, and loss of wages. If you've been injured in a crash with a big rig, call Abeta Nelson Injury Law today. We've handled the most big truck accidents in Central Washington over the last 40 years, recovering millions for our clients. Abeta Nelson, we take your injury personally.
Make your first move with battery power made by Steel. Right now, save $50 on the FSA 57 battery trimmer. Real Steel. Find yours.
What attracted me to working at McCurley is just how much they do for the community. They do a lot for therapeutic riding of Tri-Cities, which I have a personal connection with. My son Caden, he has autism and he goes there. What I love most about what I do is I am a champion for my customers. We care about our customers and making sure that they get into the best and safest vehicle possible. I'm Taylor Boyce and I'm driving change at McCurley Subaru.
Find your way home in a new Subaru from McCurley Subaru, and together we can make this world a better place.
Mother's Day is May 14th, and it's not too late to get a honey-baked ham and spend some quality time with Mom over the best-tasting ham or turkey breast in the world. Stop by Honey Baked Ham in Kennewick and pick up a mouth-watering ham or turkey and delicious sides. Fresh, slow-smoked, and glazed to perfection, Honey Baked Ham and turkeys are pre-sliced and ready to serve. Easy heat and serve sides and delicious desserts like our cheesecake, triple chocolate cake, or apple caramel pie, ready to grab and go. Make it a family tradition with Honey Baked Ham, your Mother's Day headquarters.
Save now through Tuesday with Bi-Mart's latest savings book. Find it posted at bimart.com. Plus, watch for our next savings book arriving in members' mailboxes this week with the new savings starting Tuesday. At Bi-Mart, we're committed to helping our members save more. From outdoor spring patio prep to pantry essentials, Bi-Mart has you covered. In-store and online, save more this spring and summer at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Stan, who is that?
Okay, Roy. I went to the basement, found a weird portal, went through, found myself in a prehistoric valley, talked to a couple dinos, told them about Triple Play. They wanted to check it out. Here we are.
Wow!
Hi, Roy.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, like bowling, Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park, and a brand new zip line ride, all attached to a cozy hotel.
She'll leave whenever we're ready.
I'm ready.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, now to a KAPP KVEW follow-up. You may remember the case of an Alaska man who needed a heart transplant, only to have plans for one foiled by severe weather that impacted flights to Seattle.
Well, it took 5 tries, but tonight that man finally has a new heart, and he doesn't want to waste a minute of his time. Julie Calhoun has this update.
Before this, I could do 2 laps around our kitchen counter, our little island, and I was done chasing my kid.
Patrick Holland given a new heart and lease on life.
And when I get home, I'm going to chase the crap out of him on the playground. So it's emotional because I didn't have it.
Patrick is a father of 7 from North Pole, Alaska. We first met Patrick when his flight was canceled from Fairbanks to Seattle during an unprecedented ice storm, grounding all flights in and out of SeaTac, ultimately losing an opportunity for a heart transplant.
I think I cried more that day than I have in my life, and had exerted every emotion that I've never had.
Fast forward a few months later, and he's recovering in Seattle with a new heart.
Oh my gosh, I can't even explain it. It's like literally dying and someone saying, here's a new life.
But the road here has been filled with ups and downs. For Patrick, heart disease ran in his family, and he was ultimately diagnosed with congestive heart failure at 39. After 3 pacemakers, major bypass surgery, and other procedures, he was put on the transplant list at 57.
My life has been slowly taken away every every 6 months, every heart attack, every cardiac arrest, you lose another part of you.
After missing the first chance at a new heart, he wasn't going to let that happen again and came to Seattle in January to wait for the next call.
And I got another call, and then it's like, lay down everything, and I told everybody, sorry, I gotta go, and we got there, and then that heart had a sickness. They couldn't tell me what it was.
That would happen 2 more times. Then the phone rang again on March 30th.
But the 5th one, he goes, you got an hour and a half to get here. This one is perfect for you. Doctor looked at me and he said, I'll see you when you wake up. And it felt good. And I woke up and I have this new heart and it's pounding with authority.
Patrick had a post-op scare with internal bleeding and didn't think he'd make it.
There's genuine happiness running through here that's just, it's a gift from God for sure. And believe what you want to believe, it's a gift. It's a miracle. I'm going to help a lot of people with this heart. So whoever's out there, don't worry. It's not wasted.
My goodness, 5 times to be on that adrenaline high of getting a new heart and to be let down. My goodness.
And the emotional roller coaster, but
yes.
He definitely, you can tell, really appreciates what it is.
Absolutely.
And again, the name of his book should be I'll See You When You Wake Up.
I know, absolutely. Great idea.
Yeah, good for him. All right, let's take a look at weather.
Now, KAPP KVEW First Alert Weather with Jason Valentine.
It was a little bit like the bark was worse than its bite. We did see quite a lot of stormy conditions throughout our areas, but really not that heavy of rain or that much thunder and lightning, though we did see some of the electric stuff throughout many of our areas. So we have a little bit more rain showers expected tonight. Now, we have a cool start to our week that'll continue into tomorrow, but improving conditions are on the way, and it is going to be hot this weekend. My goodness. So take a look at the Skywatch radar. We've seen things kind of clear out in the middle of our areas. We still have some shower activity and some thunder and lightning down in Pendleton. Also kind of in the just to the east of Ellensburg and Yakima area, and just a little bit to the west as well. A little bit of thunder and lightning going on just to the south, or let's just say the west of Ellensburg. So this is what's going on. We have a low pressure system right out in the Pacific. It's been coming through Oregon throughout our day and just bringing in some shower activity, which is where this is coming from. But my goodness, once this moves out, we are going to be seeing things clear up and heat up. So Futurecast, as we're looking into our evening hours, we do expect a few more showers here and there very early and into your morning, and then maybe in the afternoon just a little bit more for Yakima area and Toppenish. But as we get to Wednesday and into the next few days past that, we're going to be looking at beautiful conditions, plenty of sunshine, that we could see a little bit of rain in the Cascades as you saw there as we get into Wednesday. But current temperatures, we are chilly for this time of year, mid to lower 60s, 57 for Pendleton, 54 for Ellensburg. So folks, look at this steep upgrade as we get to Wednesday average, and then we just keep rising almost off of our chart to 95 by Sunday. And that, of course, is Mother's Day. So warmer conditions are definitely on the way, and we're going to be looking at just very warm conditions. And just by the way, that is 20 degrees above our average. We were at 59 for the Tri-Cities on Friday, just to give you an idea. So that is quite the swing from 59 to 95 in just a matter of 10 days. So winds, we've been seeing them kick up pretty heavy. We're starting to see them die down. We're in the mid to upper teens for many of our areas, 10 right now in Hermiston. We're getting light in the blues. We're going to see these winds lighten up as we get to our overnight period into tomorrow morning. Should be around 10 to maybe even 15 mile per hour winds at times. And we're going to see those winds continue tomorrow, maybe a little less, right around 10, where they're going to die down on your Wednesday and then just steadily grow to 10 to 15 mile per hour for your weekend. So some fits and starts of winds, but not too bad. As we look at our overnight period, off and on showers for most of our areas, mid to upper 40s to around 50 degrees for the Tri-Cities. And as we head into our Tuesday, moving along in the week, we do have morning showers for the Mid-Columbia and Blue Mountain region. Highs mid to upper 60s, a little cooler along the blues. But folks, warmer temperatures are on the way as we just start to heat up. And look at all this sunshine we expect as well. Don't forget Mom on Sunday. 95. It is going to be a hot one. And again, this is very sudden, so make sure you get hydrated and have enough sunscreen for your weekend. In the Yakima region, still 89 by Saturday, 91 by Sunday, and plenty of sunshine on the way as well. So folks, spotty showers and a stray thunderstorm storm possible overnight, but do get ready for very nice conditions as we head into our work week, the rest of our work week, though we could see a bit of shower activity tomorrow, possibly even into the afternoon. All right, folks, KAPP Local News at 6:30 will continue after this.
Come shop the largest selection of RVs in the Tri-Cities at Appleway RV. Save big on Class A's, Class C's, travel trailers, toy haulers, and fifth wheels. Shop America's top brands, Rockwood, Tiffin, Newmar, Dynamax, and more, with a huge selection of pre-owned RVs. Plus, get maximum value for your trade, all with no payments for 90 days. Come shop the clearance event at Appleway RV Pasco.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,500 purchase allowance on an XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and Hermiston. Every location is conveniently located. And now, Smoke City for Less Hermiston has relocated to North 1st Street by AutoZone. An easy turnoff at $3.95 and you are there. For the lowest prices and largest selection of vape mods, the best batteries, tobacco products, Kratom, and specialty products too. Open 7 days a week, 5 locations, Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, West Richland, and the new location in Hermiston, off $3.95. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Time for a new roof? Let Eminent Roofing replace it with a product so good you'll never have to replace it again. Our roofs come with a limited lifetime warranty. Never replace your roof again.
With the heat and wind comes roof damage. Don't wait till it's an emergency. Call today to receive 0% financing on approved credit.
So if it's time for a new roof or siding, let Eminent Roofing replace it with our certified installers.
Because when it's all said and done, this is the sign you'll want in your yard.
The electrifying rock stars from the original cast of the Broadway production now in concert. This is Broadway's Rock of Ages Band. Live and in concert. Friday, July 21st at Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Broadway's Rock of Ages Band, performing the monster hits that helped define the 80s.
This newscast sponsored by Dairy Queen.
It's communication for the 21st century. We're talking about texting. University of Oregon researchers looked at tens of thousands of texts written by teenage girls. The team says they found an interesting correlation between the texts and the girls' mental health. Joey Vacca reports.
The Oregon research team spent a month focusing on 30 girls between the ages of 11 and 15 in the Eugene area. They looked at more than 22,000 messages the teens sent through text and social media. Nick Allen, a U of O professor, says they felt like smartphones were a good place to start to give them clues into teens' mental health.
One of the methods that we've been very interested in is the fact that adolescents and teenagers spend so much time on their smartphones, and they're putting a lot of information into those phones that are very important for their social lives and their well-being.
The team monitored the teens' phone use and then compared it to their moods each day. And they found an interesting connection when the girls used more first-person pronouns.
So I, me, my, words like that, which the literature suggests is a reflection of self-focused attention. So being more self-focused in their language and that correlated with days that they were having lower mood.
Now, the team said they also plan to test this in adolescent boys to see how it translates to the larger population. I bet you there's a lot of digging to do on text messaging, reading deeper. You know, teenage years are so tough.
Yes, maybe it'll come to the conclusion, stay off your phone.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, you're watching KAPP Local News at 6:30. We're back at the final check of your forecast. That's next.
Does your bath or shower need a remodel? Bath Fitter can do it all. We'll remove your existing fiberglass tub or shower and replace it with a custom crafted shower or soaker tub. All made in America at our state-of-the-art factory. We rebuild your walls with new drywall and install a custom-made tub or shower with seamless walls in as little as 1 day. All work is guaranteed and built to last. Call your locally owned Bath Fitter store now to book your free in-home estimate or visit bathfitter.com.
Shelter. Out here, it's the most important thing. But the good thing is, my Ford F-150 provides enough power to keep working.
Get a great deal on an F-150, only at your local Ford dealer.
Next DT, Dolly Parton, Garth Brooks. We're with the ACM host dropping new music bombshells.
Liar, liar, the world's on fire.
That just happened. Next DT.
Tonight at 7 on KVEW.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $2,100 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
What is a leader? Someone who has backbone, resilience, determination to put a stake in the ground and get their hands a little dirty. Arrow Construction Supply has been the Northwest's leading provider of asphalt, concrete, and erosion control industries. From homeowner do-it-yourself to large commercial projects, we have everything for sale or rent to get the job done. Your locally owned and operated Arrow Construction Supply, leading the way and hitting our mark for 30 years.
Throw away your distance and reading glasses. Join Drs. Kopstein and King for a free live webinar May 18th at noon and find out if RLE is right for you. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
Did you know the most common mosquito in our area can travel 5 to 8 miles? Here at Benton County Mosquito Control, our objective is to provide effective mosquito control for your home, neighborhood, and community. Our friendly mosquito control technicians use mosquito population monitoring, educational programming, and a variety of field techniques to reduce mosquitoes in your area. Reduce areas of standing water around your home to help control mosquitoes. For more help, give us a call or visit us online at www.mosquitocontrol.org. Benton County Mosquito Control, where your comfort and health become a priority.
That sound. Wolves. Boy, they sound hungry.
Load up, wolves!
Good thing this Ford Explorer has Sync 3 technology. Keeps them entertained on the way to dinner.
Get a great deal on an Explorer, only at your local Ford dealer.
Portion of KVEW sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's take a final look at the weather. A little mixture out there, Jason.
It looked like the end of days
Yes.
just about an hour or two ago. Let's take a look outside. And folks, we still, oh, look, it's raining in lovely Toppage. But as you see on the right of your screen, we have some sunshine and clear skies. So a little of everything tonight. And that's indicative of what we're going to be seeing overnight as well. On and off light showers into the morning hours, especially for the mid-Columbia. But then we're going to be seeing some afternoon sunshine. Highs tomorrow, though, Maddie, right around the mid-60s. But as we get to Sunday, we're going to be in the mid to lower 90s. So much warmer temperatures are on the way, just in time for Mother's Day.
Fantastic. May has arrived.
Yes,
Well,
it has.
Thanks, Jason. And thank you so much for watching. KAPP Local News is back tonight at 11 o'clock.